Okay, so we've got some extra combo gain here with Lick the Knife, although already starting with 2 Lick the Knives, this is like not that great. Sidestep is that great though, excellent block card. Backpedal's fine, it's a decent way to handle the voids that you might start with, but we just took those off, so probably not super useful. Anemia is a pretty nice block card. 2 for 9 is not the greatest deal, but if you can get the weak in there, it's actually quite strong. And Bleed It Out is really good if you can upgrade it for that sweet, sweet purge. Makes all of your evades block for maximum value, lets you get clots off on things like Lick the Knife, so this one's a big win. I think we're gonna go ahead and roll probably the extra Lick. I don't think I need 3. Bloody hell, that's a really good early game card. Quite pleased with that one. So what we're most interested right now is probably just some immediate damage. So I think I'm just going to take a Slick Strike, because the only damage that happens right now in this entire deck is the 4 damage from Draw Blood, and sometimes you're going to really want to kill something right now, and that's what Slick Strike does. So snag that, and... oh yeah, fast mode is still on, huh? Oh, we can leave that on. We'll see if it, to anybody watching on YouTube, I guess, if you want me to go back to slow mode, feel free, or if you like fast mode better, go ahead and feel free to leave a comment. Either way, maybe I'll be a fast mode, fast mode user from here on out. Seeing some pretty good cards here. What kind of general shape are we looking at here? Not so bad. Fast mode basically just causes enemies to take their actions more quickly, and stuff like drawing cards happens more quickly. Speeds up the overall experience a little bit, although, I don't know, maybe it might make things a bit less clear. You'll see once we get into a fight, it'll become obvious. To start here, though, this looks like a pretty nice little path. Yeah, it's one of the options that you can only access from the main options menu. It's not here in the little mini one. So I wouldn't be surprised if you never noticed it because of that. Oh, the Phantom Walk. I'm probably fine skipping the Phantom Walk. This seems pretty okay. I kind of like this path. Let's see. I want Sidestep. It's very good. That'll be a high priority early upgrade. I'm going to cut 1 for the Throat for Slick Strike. I'm going to cut 1 Draw Blood for Bloody Hell. And we'll go ahead and put in Anemia as well. This is probably what we're starting with. Early upgrades, we want to upgrade the Bleed It Out. We maybe upgrade the Bloody Hell. Not convinced on that one, but maybe. And the Sidestep. Did I already say Sidestep? I don't know. Sidestep, Bleed It Out. Those are good ones. Lick the Knife, always good as well. That's usually my default. Usually, upgrading your combo gain first is pretty smart on Hidden. This combo's good. Yeah, see, so the cards just come out real fast like that. Which, that part, I think, is pretty much just all upside. I don't know why anyone would be bothered by that, but when the enemies take their turn, it can be pretty fast. So see, when they take their actions now, it happens very quickly. Yeah, it probably is a little quicker than I want, to be honest. Don't need you, we can just get our block with Sidestep. 2 combo, this already just kills everybody. So why not take you out that way, take you out that way. There we go. I mean, like, the bleed trigger is just, like, at light speed. Look at that. But, you know, whatever. We'll go ahead and we'll commit to it for the entirety of this one run, at least. Because why not? We'll see what people think. But I'm probably just going to go back to regular speed after this. So we're getting 2 more upgrades very quickly here, and then another 3 upgrades later. So we are going to have lots of those, which is great, because plenty of things that I want to put it on. I think I am just going to go ahead and start with Bleed It Out, though. It's such a nice purge effect in the early game. And I have extra synergies, of course, because of stuff like the anemia. Sustenance is going to be a nice pickup here as well. Always happy to have one of those. You know what? We're just going to put this on you immediately. Just barely don't kill, but he's only giving Fortitude. He's not buffing AP, at least. That would have been a lot more annoying. This is very much tolerable. It's so fast, dude. It's so fast. Okay, a little bit of bleed on you like that. Build up our combo. A lot of draw bloods. We'll hold this one evade, why not? Yeah, okay, I'm glad I held the evade. Ridiculous. We can just kill you with Bloody Hell. So let's poke you once. Bloody Hell you, and that's it. No counting relics or anything to care about here. Sorry, pup, I need that 1 point on my Voidstone bar. You gotta go. Okay, looking for some good stone carriers here. Main Gauche is pretty nice. We're not picking up Voids anytime soon, so I don't really care for Snuff Out. Yeah, right, it is basically like it's on steroids here. Yeah, we'll just take Main Gauche. It's a handy card to have. And I think we can go ahead and do a lick at this point. Just one lick here, and we'll see what this other chest has. Wow, okay. This is a tough call. Two of my favorite common cards for Hidden. Splatter is the highest damage per trigger swift attack in the game. So when you're spending your combo to deal damage, you can't do better than Splatter in terms of just raw numerical output. With an upgrade that is 9 base, 6 extra per clot that you can trigger. Very, very potent. Sanguine Shell, on the other hand, is just a really excellent block card. 3 for 20 is not the most amazing, but that Purge effect is pretty amazing. And dense cards are good in Vault because you can purge more cards to have energy. Instead of like playing 3 1 cost, you want to play 1 3 cost. And just triggering Bleed, of course, is a lot of damage, although that's not going to matter until a lot later in the run. Given what we're picking up here, we're getting Bide, which is great block. We're getting Enough, which is another big block card. And Swift Hand is going to allow us to grab the Splatter out of the deck or discard. So I think Splatter is the way to go here. We have other cards that'll fill a similar role to Sanguine Shell, and synergies for Splatter. So we'll take that. Wish I could have both, though. If we find a Lost and Found, pretty sure I know what I'm going to be grabbing from it. So here, it's either Splatter or the other Lick. I'm glad I didn't upgrade Slick Strike, because I don't really want it to be upgraded necessarily now that we're having Splatter. Let's just upgrade the Splatter immediately. It's such a strong card. It's going to be really nice versus this Elite. Especially later when we put this Redstone in, it's going to be even better. The only thing we can afford here is a regular old Summary Execution. I don't think that's worth my money, so sorry, card salesman. We're out of here. Let's just toss the For the Throat immediately, get that going. Let's put in these 2 nice block cards we picked up. And I'm thinking we could just do Purple Stone and the Sustenance immediately. Purple Stone and a Swift Attack could also be really good, although, like I said, I want to do red for the Splatter. Purple... yeah. It could just go in Slick Strike. I mean, that's not bad. Blue Stone on Slick Strike is also very nice. Let's see, what, the Wizard's Hat could give us some energy. The Ruined Pommel is meh. The Caltrops are going to be a little bit hard to work with. These are not the greatest options that we have here, to say the least. Okay, let's go ahead and put it on the Slick Strike. And, I mean, we're not really picking up any small combo gain. It's really just the Bide. And, I mean, the Swift Hand, once it's upgraded so it doesn't expel, that's one combo, but that would be the only card, really, right? Because we want to be upgrading our Lick the Knives, because then they're combo 2. It's going to be very awkward to work with this. Ruined Pommel is okay. It's just one combo once per fight, more or less. Wizard's Hat, pretty good, but I don't know how reliably we'll be able to trigger either of the effects, given that all we have is the one purple stone and no more coming up, so we're not going to have all that much energy necessarily. And as for ending with 0, that's definitely possible. On turns when we Bloody Hell, we often will. I think here I'm just going to take the Ruined Pommel, though, because our spell does apply vulnerable, so making sure we have a little more combo on the turns when we go off with spell might be pretty smart. He's going in for quite a bit. I think we're going to want to hold this Slick Strike, actually, huh? So why don't we just do this classic maneuver? Do I hold the Sidestep? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. We want to draw some more stuff that applies bleed so that we can get more Slick Strike value. Okay, yeah, this is a pretty good way to apply some bleed. Just do like that. Already, he's got more than enough bleed to get full value out of this block. So this is all of the block we need. And then we can just... Do I even want to play the Sustenance? Let's see. 3 out of 7, 4 out of 8. So 4 out of 9 is too much energy. It's excessive. I definitely want to hold the Lick. I think we'll just play once, purge once. I think this is ideal here. Okay, we got our evade. Okay. So let's just go ahead and use the spell on him here. Note that it only applies to vulnerable, because we only had 2 combo when we cast the spell. And then after we cast the spell, we gain the 3rd combo from Ruined Pommel. That's going to be worth keeping in mind. Splatter here is really huge. Not going to say no to that. And to finish him off, Bloody Hell will probably be the solution. Okay. Did not draw Bloody Hell. Mildly annoying. He's also not even bleeding for the anemia, which is funny, although he's only attacking with 1 Frenzy next turn. Not really a big deal. We had pretty good draw order there. We got our combo gain at the right time. So, pretty easy fight. Although, yeah, the reward for it was not the greatest. That's for sure. Okay, I don't think we can afford these. Yeah, just barely out of range. But that's fine. We'll go ahead and socket our Redstone. Such a classic combo. Redstone, upgraded Splatter. Never disappoints. And it's ogre time. So we'll make use of the Ruined Pommel again here. Doing that just to save a little bit of energy. Doing that to stack up the early Vuln. Get a whole bunch of overcharge going. No combo here, but I mean, we've got energy to spare, right? So why not? Should I hold the sidestep? I probably don't need to. I don't need to. 4 out of 8 is where we want to be. When you're doing overcharge math with energy, you can just remember that you want to 2 out of 6 is optimal energy. You'll have full energy next turn with none wasted if you end on 2 out of 6. And then you can just increase each number by 1. So 2 out of 6 is good, 3 out of 7, and 4 out of 8. So here we can get our combo back, so I'll go ahead and do that. And then we just want some good block. The splatter is in there, so if we just draw that next turn, we win. So we'll give ourselves a 1 in 6 chance to whiff on that here. Those are pretty good odds. And there you have it. Get the Elixir of Execution. Pretty useful, triggering bleed, potentially. Take 5 for stepping on our empty tile there. Bide is going to be phenomenal. I'm wondering if we cut one more draw blood. I think I can just cut and evade, though. This is such a great, dense block card. Always nice. What's also always nice is when you immediately draw Bleed It Out. So let's see, if I purge this, play, purge, that's probably the best I can do here. Get 20 bleed on you, have full energy going into the next turn. Learned about fast mode and the high damage and effectiveness of Splatter. Yeah, dude, Splatter, it's just a common card, but it sure does not act like one. It puts in some serious work. It's kind of cracked. So here, you're evasive, we want you to die to bleed. So let's gain our block like this, poke you down into range of dying, try and gain some combo here, and then we'll just Slick Strike you away. And that's that. We don't want to play this because that would trigger the Cursed Clover, and it doesn't benefit us anyway because we can't target the one guy that isn't dying yet. We want combo here. There we go. Yeah, I will always be Splatter's #1 fan. A truly impressive card. Okie doke. So we're actually doing all right without the second lick being upgraded now. We are going to get and upgrade a Swift Hand, and we have one more upgrade point to go around. So again, it's really these 3 guys who are kind of vying for the position. We're doing fine in terms of energy right now, thanks to our Purple Stone Slick Strike. So I don't think I super need to do Sidestep, although putting a Black Stone in an upgraded Sidestep is a pretty classically good little option. Normally, you can only turn a card into 1 point of energy by purging it, but Sidestep, when you play it, is a net 1 energy. So if you put a Blackstone on that, it's 1 card that generates you 2 energy, which is already pretty freaking good. And obviously, you're getting block in the process. And since it benefits from gaining the energy on its own block, it's just a really nice self-synergistic stone card combo. So I'm leaning towards that. We don't really need the block or damage on the Slick Strike, I think. We're doing fine with block, and the damage is handled by the Splatter, so I think just to make sure that we're not fighting too much, like, we don't have too many cards fighting for good upgrades and stones in the next floor, let's just go ahead and get this one out of the way now, so that we always have that as like a good backup for our Blackstone. Unupgraded, it's not that great with a Blackstone. As for what we're grabbing here, are we grabbing anything? Not really interested in another Purple Stone. The one we have is doing well enough. This stuff is all just kind of meh. I guess I'll take a random common. It's very cheap. I'm sure I'll make up the rest of the souls I need to get a rare next floor. Commons can be pretty good. Got the Spiked Shield. It's not bad. Not the most impactful thing in the world, but we've got some nice synergies. Sidestep is a block card, so if we put the Blackstone in that, that'll be really nice. Sustenance is 2 block cards in 1. Slick Strike is a block card. So, decent number of ways to tick this thing up. Let's fight another elite, huh? What are we looking at here? So the Aegis is a pretty good one. Gets more value out of our block cards, and it benefits from the various cards we have that create hidden blades and shivs. The Light Bulb, probably not super necessary. This is great if you want overcharge, if you have tons of combo gain, or if you have a lot of draw and discard, so stuff like Juggle or a bunch of blue stones. You can be discarding the Light It Up to turn a volatile card into a real card, which you can then purge, so you're like gaining free energy that way. If you just have tons of combo gain, obviously you can spend combo, regain it, and then do a Light It Up. Blackjack... Blackjack could be pretty good if we had more sources of rage. Unfortunately, this is our only rage right now. Being able to like gain some combo off the Blackjack and then gain some combo off the Ruined Pommel would be really nifty. But there's no rage. There's no rage to be found here. So I'm leaning towards Aegis. Yeah, I'm thinking Aegis is going to be the way to go here. Okay, so this is a little bit awkward. We'll just get a little bit of bleed going on you so that we can have our clot effects ready here. And then we'll block the damage next turn with this Bide. And then we'll have full combo. We can make him vulnerable, we can make him weak, we can go off with damage. If we draw damage, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. We'll go ahead and do this. 16 next turn. Yeah, this is really annoying. We'll do this now because I think we're going to Bloody Hell him. I don't want to do like a really massive Bloody Hell because I do want to have some more energy for next turn. I don't know, though. Are these cards really all that crucial? Maybe I don't need that much energy. It's only 10 damage. Screw it. Get some more value out of this thing. Although, so usually this is something I think is worth knowing. Oftentimes I'll mention, like, oh, this card is good in the early game, right? When I say early game, I'm generally referring to, like, the first half or, like, 3/4 of Act 1. This line right here, pretty much. The card pack is this tile in the middle. Once you reach, like, this line of tiles, I'd say you've pretty much left the early game. So, Bloody Hell is one of those early game cards, and we're pretty much at that point now, so I'm already looking at getting this thing out of the deck. Similar idea for stuff like Second Chance and Killing Blow. This is often around the time where I'm going to start to say, okay, maybe you need to come out. Unload, another good example of such a card. Okay, here we can get a little bit of extra value out of this combo. And I do really want to block fully here, so we're just going to Slick Strike after we splatter. We won't have any combo, but we'll still trigger the cloud effect just once, and that'll be enough. We'll also have some extra rage, so that's fun, and that's enough to kill him. So far, we are cruising. So, if we're taking out Bloody Hell, what do we want to put in instead? I could put in 1,000 Cuts. It's more efficient for 2. This is 2 for 12. This would be 2 for 10. Obviously, this one's more scalable, but we don't necessarily want to do that. Rinse and Repeat is always kind of a funny option, but I don't really know what we would be trying to hit on it. Just because we have nothing better, I guess it can stay in for now, but it is going to be replaced as soon as I get something that I think is worth replacing it with. Treasure Goblin! Well, well, Mr. Treasure Goblin. How about we make you vulnerable and put a lot of bleed on you? What would you think if I did that? That was a fast start to this fight. Okay, and there is a whole lot of nothing going on here. Go ahead and get my combo, put some bleed on him. Excess energy here, but, you know, we just want to draw as many cards as possible to find this. Go ahead and tick up our counting relics a little bit. He's donezo. crack this pack open. Another bloody hell. Amazing. Now, Opportunist is really nice, though. This is a phenomenal AoE card. So, similarly to how it might be a little easy to underrate a card like Splatter, Opportunist, don't underestimate the fact that this is swift AoE. That's pretty hard to come by. There's really not very many cards that are going to fill a role that this one does, and the damage is more than you would expect, especially given that we have Bleed It Out to make sure that all enemies have a little bit of bleed on them for several turns. Really, really nice with the Opportunist, so I'm pretty happy to see this. This is going to make its way into our deck for sure. Something extra nice as an option. We're probably not going to use it anytime soon, but just in case you ever want to kick your scaling up a little bit higher, you know, good to have this in the back pocket. Blessed Recovery is fine. First Blood, another early game card for the most part, not too keen on it. But we already have one Bloody Hell we're trying to get rid of, so I certainly don't want a second one. Let's just roll that. Building Steam. Not thrilling. Not thrilling. Okie doke. Do I just cut the Bloody Hell for enough? They don't fill similar roles at all, so this might seem like a weird decision, but I just don't really want... I just don't really want this in my deck anymore. I think this will be a more useful card. I do want this Opportunist, though. Notably, at this point, we have 3 combo spenders, Slick Strike, Splatter, and Opportunist. But in terms of combo gain, we still just have our Lick the Knives in terms of actual cards. But then the Bide that we picked up makes up the difference here, right? Between that and the Ruined Pommel, I think that we can afford to have 3 combo spenders. So we'll take out the Draw Blood there. And we'll rock with this. Swift Hand also going to help with that, too. We keep trying the unupgraded Lick earlier, which I'm not thrilled about. But I do want full combo, so I'll just go ahead and do that. With Aegis charged up, I'm just going to purge everything down. I want effective energy. We got plenty of good blocks. Yeah, okay, we got plenty of stuff here. So why don't we go double enough just for the overcharge? Purge that to put the bleed on you. Might as well play this, increment our spiked shield a bit here. Might as well put a little more bleed on you. More. And I think I'll just hold the sustenance here, actually. Right? Unless I specifically draw Bide or Slick Strike, which is pretty decent odds, honestly. And you know what, actually, I should probably be doing this too at this point. The extra value off the bleed, make him weak. It's almost guaranteed that we'll draw either Slick Strike or Splatter or even the Opportunist for pretty good damage. So I'm gonna commit to this now. If nothing else, it should be easy to activate the Aegis. Okay, yeah, we got Slick Strike. We got Slick Strike. So just put some bleed on him. Strike him with Slickness. Probably want to hold the Lick, right? No, I don't need to. Bide will make up for it. Divine Shield says, is it generally better to keep combo spenders small? So if you're referring to the number of combo spenders in the deck, I would say that your average hidden deck wants to have probably 3 combo spenders, almost exactly, with 2 of them being like the ones that you're really focusing on. So in this case, it's like Splatter and Slick Strike. These are our 2 like really good combo spenders. And then something like Opportunist is there as like a niche option. Just having more combo spenders total increases your odds of finding any one, of course. And we don't always have to play this. If anytime there's a card that you only want to play some of the time, always remind yourself, I can just purge this if it shows up, right? As long as you have a relatively small number of cards that are like that, it's fine. You have to purge some cards on almost every turn anyway, so it might as well be the situational card. If you end up with some like really wild stuff, like if you have Spice, if you have like the Ninja Star, if you have a Ceaseless, and you're just swimming in combo, You can go in for more stuff. You can do crazy things like Blackstone Jab and all that sort of nonsense. But usually I would say try to have like 3-ish cards. That's like the rule of thumb. Go ahead and build up our combo here. And that'll pretty much do it. We'll play a block card just to tick that thing up. There we go. Yeah, and when you first start the run, you usually want to have 2 or even just 1 combo spender. That's why I often cut 1 for the throat when I'm on the bleed starter. And at this point, of course, we've replaced both of them. So, the upgrade here, Opportunist, a pretty good upgrade. You know, we were talking up Splatter, right? This is 12 damage to bleeding guys, whereas per trigger, of course. Whereas Splatter is 15, so like definitely more, but it's not as big of a gap as you might have expected, given that this is hitting every enemy, which is crazy. But yeah, I definitely think Swift Hand is going to be the way to go here. This is something we can really centralize around. This could be another thing we put a Blackstone in, getting extra copies of our Swift cards. It's pretty good. And we're going to put that in for sure. I probably have more block than I need at this point. We did replace that Bloody Hell with the Enough after all, and we have 2 block-related relics. So I'll cut 1 Evade for my Swift Hand. And then the blue stone is kind of just hanging out right now. I think we can wait until we see floor 2. We're doing fine right now. Otherwise, I would probably put it in Sustenance. Or maybe Opportunist. Something that's going to trigger it multiple times. Okay. Also, I should probably put this here as my emergency option. I don't think we're going to need it anytime soon, but it's always good to think ahead. Okay, the Forged Soldier. You sure are annoying, but draw bloods help out a lot. Do wish I had my combo gain, though. We want to draw deeper. So we're going to do this, and we're going to sit on the sidestep because with both of these things triggered, next turn this is going to give us 2 energy and draw us a card and block for most of the damage, if not all of it, actually, I think so. This is really going to put in some work next turn. In fact, yeah, we want to play this first, just to not waste the energy. And then we can even play this as well to pop his bubble, because this gives us 2 energy when we play it. And then we can do this to get full combo. Beat him up a little bit here, maximize damage with this vulnerable, and then next turn we can just bide to get back up to full combo and block everything. Going really well. Okay. If we had the other Lick the Knife, then I would definitely do some kind of like double combo spending play here with the Swift Hand, but as is, it's a little bit of an issue that we can't get through his bubble super effectively. It's probably okay, though. Note that the shield, it only blocks the first instance of damage. That means that for a card like Splatter that triggers multiple times, he'll block the first trigger, but the rest will still go through. So, whittle him down a little bit there. Let's let the Opportunist finish him off. All right. And last upgrade for the floor, probably Lick. I was complaining about this earlier, that we were getting the unupgraded one, so let's just make it so that there are no unupgraded ones. Blackstone almost here, but not quite. Okay, yeah, this seems fine. Just do the classic here. Put just enough bleed on you for Lick the Knife. Although, actually, I think I'd rather do it like this. Get the Splatter, and then use the spell. Oh my god, look at that damage! Unreal. Just unreal. And then we'll hold this to make sure we have full combo next turn. I think we can block with the average draw, given that Aegis is ready. Okay, Well, we might as well start with this. Now we can do this to get our combo. We don't need you anymore. Yeah, we are taking damage, but that's fine. It's completely fine. Let's hit you so that you'll die to the Opportunist. Let's... I mean, I actually don't mind leaving this guy up. He's going to buff next turn, I'm pretty sure, so... Let's just get the other Sustenance play out. 9 damage, a little annoying. Heal most of it off after this. And we still have not drawn the actual splatter yet. We're getting there. Go ahead and build our combo back. Slick Strike is pretty good damage. Do we have any? Yeah, we have Bide in there, so we shouldn't need this Lick the Knife. Should not need it. Okay, that should be the end of the fight. So, some very slight damage taken. Really not that bad. We'll just go ahead and tick up our relics as much as we can here. There we go. Coming out with 62 health, not bad. Ooh, what do we have here? The Gauze. Reduce all clock costs by 1. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. It makes the Splatter require... it does not reduce your bleed at all. It makes the Slick Strike have the same thing going on. It's a little bit nice on the Lick the Knives. Pretty good. On the other hand, booster pack with a rare. Rares are cool. Or 2 random Void Stones. More stones is always nice. We have 1 really great Blackstone target already. In fact, we have 2 really great Blackstone targets, so getting an extra one of those would be pretty freaking sweet. I mean, I like the core of the deck we have going here already, so I'm less inclined than usual to go after the booster pack here. And as nice as Gauze is, courtesy of Bleed It Out, courtesy of Sustenance, I think we're already spreading enough random bleed around that we don't really need this. So I'll take the stones. Purple and blue. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Definitely gonna save the cash on the lower options. Why couldn't these 2 be switched, man? So that I could come down and grab all 3 of those. That would have been nice. What are we looking at here? Very little, actually. What gives? Nothing all that impressive here. In fact, none of these cards impress me. Well, that just means we're going to need to make absolute certain that we hit the most important nodes. Even if we're not getting a rare relic here, we probably still want to go there. We can grab Sanguine Shell, if nothing else, in the Lost and Found, so we know that'll be nice. Yeah, looks like this is going to be the path in that case. And we do have the option of taking this relic, or draining it, because who knows, we might want the souls for this. Then we can purge out the void here. Yeah, it looks good. Dodging this because we take 5 damage because of our instability modifiers. Okay. Let's look in the chest before we socket our stones. Right? I mean, we have so many blue stones. I can definitely put 1 blue stone in the main guy, or the Sustenance at least. So I will do that. Okay. This is interesting. Could try and do a big old Opportunist. Definitely would want everyone to be bleeding. You know, it's probably not really worth it. I don't want to have to hold this. I do want to hold the Bide just to ensure combo gain next turn. So we're going to pass on that for now. And we're just going to have a very underwhelming turn here where we focus on the deep. He's bleeding. There's our Bleed It Out. Always a joy to see you, good sir. And we've got nothing else going here. Crud. You're dealing a lot of damage. It's pretty rude. But I really want to save the spell to make you vulnerable. And you're not attacking, so there's no real need to do it preemptively here. We'll just hold the enough only. See how this does. Okay, we got Slick Strike. That's pretty good. If I go 7, 8, 9 attacks, the Aegis is ready, and this will trigger twice. Although this is already blocking for 16 on its own, so that's like more than enough. So we can just get this to trigger one extra time, right? It's already 32 damage. Oh no, but this is the attack that we need to play to... Yeah, okay. Okay, so that's not going to work. We'll just make you vulnerable, though, and we're looking at 48 damage there, which is pretty good. Just barely not a kill. Nobody's attacking, so the weakness is kind of a waste here. Do this anyway. Ooh, Swift Hand. We could actually kill you. Dodge the stun, dodge the vulnerable. I guess. I mean, Splatter can hit everybody for what that's worth. We have another lick coming up, so I don't really need that. Or excuse me, not Splatter, Opportunist. Opportunist hits everybody. Yeah, look how much damage that did there. That was pretty nice. Obviously, this guy has the free vulnerable and stuff. Okay, another bloated. Also, nobody has bleed to rebound my lick. But if we play Sustenance, now you have some. Let's go ahead and just pick you off like that. Get the bleed on you so that we can lick. And that should be enough combo. I don't think I need any more. This is 10 block. This is... I don't think we're killing you next turn. We could kill you or you, but I don't think we can kill both. Should I purge these guys? I don't know. I kind of want to just hold both, honestly. This is kind of silly, but I'm going to do it. We can play it a little bit safe here, I think. Okay, we even got enough. So we start with Main Gauche. Yeah, 12 damage here, just barely not going to kill. So we'll hit you. The Splatter will kill you. And then we can go... Yeah, we can go Sustenance, purge the rebounded copy, play enough. Doesn't really matter what this... Yeah, okay. And then next turn we kill you guys. There we go. Just, we want to make sure we don't take that 20 damage from when they die. So this should get us there. Alright. Secured the perfect. Let's look in the chest. Ceaseless, Blades Upon Blades, and Phantom Walk. Blades Upon Blades really wants you to have more combo gain. Ceaseless, of course, is itself more combo gain. We could totally take advantage of a Ceaseless in this deck, it's true. We also have a green stone coming up. I think we'll take a Ceaseless here. I think we'll take a Ceaseless. This is looking like a nice deck for it. And I think we would even want to upgrade it. Although it's going to get very expensive, and we don't have the green stone yet. Get an upgrade point there. Upgrades are a little bit sparse from here on out. The one we have right now and this one that's coming up next are the only guaranteed upgrades. So definitely makes me strongly consider the Ceaseless here. The other one would be, I don't know, maybe Slick Strike, maybe Opportunist. I think I should do the Ceaseless just to make sure we have that as an option. There's a pretty high chance that that comes in, I think. So in that case, let's do the Blackstone sidestep now. And then, what else do we want to do? I don't know what to do with these other stones. One blue, one purple. Like, we don't really care about any of the cards we're picking up. We're not even getting very many of them. Not that many cards to be gained. So why don't we just do, like, purple in the Swift Hand, because I think we're always going to play Swift Hand when we draw it, like, 90% of the time. And then the blue, I would kind of want to put in a Swift card, so, like, maybe it goes in Opportunist, but I don't know. I don't know. Opportunist is... It's only particularly impressive versus single... or AoE fights. You know, so it's not going to be all that helpful versus several of the Vault Guardians and versus the Void itself, of course. Even if it does help kill the little ones. Can I do Bluestone Opportunist? Can I just lock that in right now, or is that foolish? Am I being greedy? I don't know. Lick the Knife is not bad for the Bluestone either. I'm so indecisive. I'm so indecisive. Let's wait a little bit longer. We've been doing fine up until this point. Surely we can keep waiting. Okay, is this a play the bide just for combo gain kind of situation? We're gonna get to fight the Forsaken. This is the first time I've fought them on I-50 since they were nerfed. They have less health when encountered a little later in the floor. We're pretty early right now, so I don't think that matters that much. Their scaling potential is reduced, and there's some other slight changes. I can't remember exactly. But it was a somewhat all-around nerf. So it shouldn't be that bad for us to handle. I think we are just going to go bide for combo. It's very expensive, but it's pretty nice to be able to deal this much damage. And we're actually just going to purge down 2 here to bleed on you, deal a whole bunch, get all of our overcharge. We'll see if we can line up some kind of multi-kill, maybe with the Opportunist. Can get our combo back with Lick the Knife. In terms of block, it's actually a little awkward. It's actually quite awkward. Oh wait, he doesn't even have enough bleed for Lick to rebound. Ugh. Oh, now that's annoying. It's really annoying, and we just ate all of our Aegis charges. Crud. Opportunist doesn't even do that much because they're not all bleeding. Yeah, okay. Well, that's just going to happen sometimes. We're going to leave him at 1 here. That's pretty much ideal. While everyone's bleeding, we'll go ahead and play the evade here. We can draw a card. Drew another evade, okay. So we still have more combo gain coming with Swift Hand and the other Lick, so I do feel like I can purge this now. Beat you up a little bit, and we'll try to maintain the perfect. Maybe that was a bit foolish, but we're trying it. We're trying it. Really wish that I had not drawn the bide early. I wish that I had drawn... Oh, God. Okay, we didn't get the sidestep there. Dang it. Dang it, these guys are still causing me problems. Okay, well, we're always doing this, I think. That just has to happen. You're evasive anyway, so we can't even target you. There's no real point in killing you on this turn necessarily, because we are just going to have respawns. We probably do want to kill you, though. Yeah, this just kind of sucks. This kind of sucks. Okay, we'll take 14 here. Do I hold the splatter? I think yes. I think yes. Like, we can get it back with Swift Hand. But then it's... Well, no, you know what? I am just going to get rid of it. I'm just going to get rid of it. Okay, we've still taken 14 to these idiots, which is already pretty bad. Although our draw order was also pretty bad for what it's worth. I am willing to chalk some of it up to that. Here we'll... Actually, why don't we just get the Opportunist at this point? Since everybody, yeah, is going to take a good chunk here. And if we could kill one of the games... Yeah, we'll do that on you. You die to bleed. It's just you left. Okay. Well, we still took more damage than we probably had any right to, but it wasn't as bad as it could have been. So, I will accept this. Potion of Stealth's a great pickup. Okay, and the last upgrade here that's guaranteed. Do I just want it on Slick Strike? It's either Slick Strike or Opportunist. One of the Swift guys. You know what? We will go ahead and do Opportunist. We will. And we'll put the blue stone on it. There. It's done. If we... Ooh, okay, yeah, I was about to say, because of the Ruined Pommel, we are actually kind of interested in a low cooldown spell. So these guys at 2 and 3, not bad. Although, the spell right now is also our only source of vulnerable. There was a wound on the floor. I can't remember if we're picking it up. And we're definitely not going to go out of our way to get it. Yeah, the wound is down here. So that would cost us the Shrine and the Dark Idol. I don't think that's really worth it. I mean, we could get vulnerable from, like, a relic or something. This is really cheap, so I do kind of want to just buy it. Okay, I will buy this just because it's so cheap, but I'm not planning on using it necessarily. Also, I should probably put this Blessed Recovery in instead of an Evade. Try and eke out some health gain. See if this is going to be worth taking or... Oh, it's the drinking alcohol. I've got some sad news, guys. Drinking alcohol is going to be getting nerfed. This thing is going to be... it's not really a nerf, per se. It's going to be harder to get drinking alcohol. That's what I'm going to say. Ceaseless time, says Divine Shield. We're going to try and wait until we can get the green stone. I don't think I really want to play Ceaseless if I can't rig it. But I will absolutely take the drinking alcohol here. It's pretty good. One more elite here. Watcher is very nice with drinking alcohol. Hemolytic Vial is okay. It's fine. Can definitely add up, although we're not really honestly relying on bleed damage that much. We are mostly relying on swift attacks dealing lots of damage. So I actually feel like I'm leaning towards Watcher. Oh, it's you. One of the downsides of no pre-fight preview again. Yeah, this nice 3-cost sidestep, dude. Love it. Love it. We're just sitting on these. Honest to God, probably. This fight can always be a little bit rough. Ooh, big old bide, though, is pretty good. Well, I would love to voice my opposition to the drinking alcohol nerf Divine Shield, except it is 100% warranted. This thing is OP as hell. It is statistically way too good. Something has to be done to it. I love it to death, but, you know, if you love something, you gotta let it go. I'm sorry, drinking alcohol. You were too overpowered for this world, even after the turn gate. Remember, this thing used to be live from turn 1. You know, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Go ahead and draw a card here. Okay, so we can spend some combo and gain it back. Let's do this. 1 cost. You. This is very inconvenient. Very inconvenient indeed. Okay, we'll do it like this. Slick Strike. And then... I really want to gain more combo, but surely we can do better than 3 costs, right? Surely. We'll keep holding this stuff. Okay, she's not bleeding for the anemia. That's kind of annoying. In fact, the fact that she's not bleeding is actually very annoying here. But let's remedy that. Goodbye, Void. Goodbye, expensive draw blood. Let's make you weak here. Let's get the combo going. Don't need that anymore. This will give us the rest of the block, although we could also get it from just purging with Watcher if that's going to happen. Let's set ourselves up for success with the splatter. This is going to be massive damage. It's actually not that massive yet because we need more bleed. She's also not vulnerable. Okay. So in that case, we have to play the free one, purge this, and then we can only do it if the draw blood comes in. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I bungled this a little bit. There was a little bit of bungling that went on. We're not actually going to use these cards. We're just going to draw the middle splatter on this turn. Good lord. Why are you so expensive? Everything's so expensive. 3, 3, 4. My god. Jeez. This is insane. This is completely ludicrous. Can we make her bleed? Can we make her bleed in an effective manner? Please? Okay, that'll do. That'll do. 8 bleed on her. Believe it or not, we are holding this thing. And I think we're also just going to do this for the weekend, if nothing else. 3 cost splatter. It's rough. Okay. Here we are, though. Put a little more bleed on her. We'll splatter. We'll go... Don't need you. We don't really need either of you, so we'll just purge you guys for Watcher value. Then we'll go Bide, Swift Hand, get the splatter back, and get the kill. Okay. Whew. Things got a little bit close. We made it out. 26 souls should be enough for whatever we want here. Ooh, the 4-leaf clover. That sounds great. This will continue to help with our incidental bleed application, and it's 1 drop per turn. Not going to say no to that. Also, the leftovers here sound really good if we're trying to do Greenstone Ceaseless. This is a great way to make sure that we're not taking damage or scrambling to catch up on the next turn after we spend 3 energy on a buff. So I'll take that as well. I only wish we actually had this green stone yet. We're so close. We need to deal about 600 damage more. Almost there. Almost there. It's going to be good, I promise. Just got to wait. And the Watchers, these guys are completely different. They now deal with infections. And all 3 of them are poisoning me right now. That's kind of rude, huh? It's incredibly disrespectful. Just get ourselves some nice combo going here. And I sort of want to just Swift Hand immediately for a big splatter. We waste the combo on it, of course, but I think it's worth it. That's pretty good damage. The biggest reason not to do that would be because I clatter down to 0 and now the 4-leaf clover doesn't trigger, but I think I'll be fine. Play our Blessed Recovery here. We do not have any natural combo gain. Might need to use the spell for it. Let's go ahead and play that out. We don't need you. We don't need you. We really do want some bleed, though. We really want some bleed. So, let's see. If we're doing this, we can put Vuln on you. Opportunist is not quite going to kill you, but we can make you bleed, and then it will. We can purge this down, and then we'll put bleed on the one that's vulnerable here, and that's pretty good damage. Discard a whole bunch of random stuff, including the infections. When they die now, they put 2 infections in your hand, and when you destroy an infection, they gain Fortitude. So, since we destroyed some on our turn there, they got Fortitude and then immediately lost it, but since we had to keep this one in hand, they actually have the Fortitude going into next turn. So that's the dynamic now, is you have to be deciding, like, should I try and pitch them right now and put the brakes on my offense, or do I want to contest with the Fortitude next turn? Should be a more interesting dynamic, hopefully. Let's get rid of the anemia here. This is going to double trigger, so we're going to be gaining a whole bunch of energy. Straight up to 5. Let's go ahead and grab the Opportunist back. Why not? Everybody's already bleeding, so it's going to be a good chunk. I think we can do better, though. Let's go ahead and max out our combo. So we're not going to be able to discard the infections just because of the way things are working out here. Yeah, that'll be fine, though. That'll be fine, because they do still have the whole Enraged Mourning mechanic, where when you kill one of them, they spend the next turn buffing. So your turn is pretty much being skipped. In fact, why don't we get a little bit of combo here, and we can splatter you or you. Yeah, let's actually just splatter you, huh? You're gonna live. Probably should put an end to that there. Okay. Seems good. Yeah, the poison. You're also going to get a lot more poison from this fight now. Let's see, it's stacking up. It's not too bad, though. We've still been able to kill them pretty quickly here. Take that combo. Get some bleed. Get some more bleed. Opportunist, why not? It's just about all the damage we need. And hey, why not actually use the Bleed It Out for once, huh? For what it's actually intended for. Okay, plan B, probably not happening. Potions, maybe, although we do need around 1700. I think it's 1762 that you need to buy an artifact here when you have maximum tight pockets. So we don't want to spend very much. Oh, but a draw potion is so good. Draw potion's amazing. Oh, jeez, dude. Yeah, we don't have very many potions right now. I'm probably going to want Stealth versus the Void, though, right? So Spider Nest gives Blessing of Stealth here, though. Death Knight for Overcharge. Oof. This is so weird. This is so weird. We probably want to do Obsidian Golem, because that's going to make the Ceaseless go down twice. Or wait, no, I forget. Does that even stack? I actually can't remember right now. I think it does. I think it stacks. We would be gaining 4 combo the first time we spend combo. So if we want to fight the Golem, then that means after that we could just fight the Death Knight. Which means we don't need... Yeah, okay, okay. Draw potions are really good. I think I'd rather have another relic. It pains me to skip on this, but I don't think we're going to get 320 essence from this fight without a perfect bonus being on the table. The Fencing Mask could be pretty nice as well with the, well, actually it's not that good, is it? It sometimes kicks in, you know, like double triggering Bide with like the Aegis or something. It's okay. The Like Clockwork is pretty solid. I don't really think we need the Camo Cloak. Like Clockwork is going to be like energy a lot of the time. We're just going to purge the card immediately. But sometimes it'll give us back like Splatter and we can regain combo and stuff. Okay, I'll take the Like Clockwork, I think. Like Clockwork's pretty good. Hag got a slight nerf. You'll see that here one Bane goes into the deck and one goes into the discard instead of both in the deck, which is pretty freaking brutal when she did that. Because if you got bad RNG, you know, end up with... You have like 3 Banes already in the deck, and then she's adding 2 more, and you've drawn through most of your cards. It's like, that was rough. That was rough. So I'm kind of glad that that's not happening anymore. We're actually going to do a little bit of this here. There we go. Get the Spiked Shield ready, get a good chunk of bleed on her. Okay, and we're haunted just a little bit. Go ahead and max out our combo. Can splatter the crap out of her. And that seems pretty good. Because then on top of that, we can do Lick again. Oh, I forgot to use the spell. Whoops, that was totally foolish. I should have done that, but it's fine. We're back at full combo now. Now we can probably just drop this. We'll Slick Strike, which gives us a whole bunch of block. And then I think we're just going to purge everything down. Yeah, we just want to get to, like, Swift Hand. I should have made her vulnerable before I splattered, though. That was silly. That was silly. We don't want to... I want her to still be bleeding. I really do. I don't care about not getting the perfect here. I want to draw an extra card. Remember, no perfect bonuses already because we have the imperfect works modifier, so that is not a cause for concern. Here, though, we do need a little more bleed. How about sustenance? Pitch that. And then we can go... We're gonna go Lick, Purge, Swift Hand for splatter. It's not quite there yet. I think we just do it here, though. This ended up being a little bit weird. I definitely misplayed a bit here, but we're out of the fight now. We lost 2 health net, which is fine. Because this does... Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold the phone. Something ain't right. Guess we can do this into this, purge this, do this, it comes back. It doesn't kill? It doesn't kill, apparently. Sure. It'll kill next turn. Okie doke. Yeah, we got 138 essence. See, it's not enough. And we can't pray for greed here because we need to get the void out of our deck. So it was definitely right not to buy that potion. Although, of course, we didn't end up with enough souls for this here. And again, if I buy a common artifact here, I cannot buy the elite artifact at the Lost and Found. So we're just going to skip on the Dark Idol. Feels bad. Definitely want the Sanguine Shell, though. That's going to be really nice. And what do we want here? I wonder if I could go for the Caltrops if we're going to do the Ceaseless thing. I still feel like it's probably not worth it. Honestly. It is strong, but, like... just don't think the combo gain cards I have make sense with it. I just don't think they do. Also, am I crazy? This is cheaper. I thought it was... Oh, no. Okay, yeah, it was just not showing the... Okay. I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. We are kind of gaining lots of energy, though, so maybe the Wizard Hat is actually relevant at this point for the Delay Rage. I don't know. This is a really tough call. It's actually a very tough call. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the Wizard Hat here. We're going to take that. We're going to take the free Sanguine Shell. Yeah, only 139 essence to spare. I spent my money wisely. Deep Cut's probably not really going to be useful at all. We finally got a Greenstone, so we can take care of this. Let's drop... We don't really need to keep doing the Blessed Recovery thing. Okay, so here we can just Ceaseless, and this is ready to go immediately. So if we do something like Slick Strike, We immediately gain some combo. Doesn't really help that much, but, you know, we did it. I think we're just going to sit on the Swift Hand. Okay. Because now... grab back the Splatter. We got full combo, put the bleed on you. Don't really need Opportunist. Let's do a bit more bleed. Don't really need that. And now we can just do a big old red splatter. We want to get you vulnerable. This is really awkward. Yeah, this is very awkward with the Wizard Hat, but I'm going to hold the Mangaush here. It's going to double trigger and draw us a card, and the Watcher's ready. Ooh, I'd rather double trigger this, huh? So let's just purge the bleed out here. Don't really need to lick the knives. We'll get rid of that. Max out our energy. How do we even want to do this? I guess we'll do this. Okay, yeah, that was kind of weird, but I think this was the correct play. So come back. Why not? And we have gross excesses of energy here, which is fine. At least we'll get Rage off the Wizard Hat. Okay, there we go. So, how big is the splatter? Pretty freaking big. Yeah, I'll just take that. Get on out of here. Boss fight time. So 2 out of the bosses that you can fight in Act 2 have been buffed. The Blood Nest and the Black Coach. So hopefully we'll run into one of those and see how that goes. I don't think we want to make any changes here, so... Oh, wait! I didn't put the Sanguine Shell in. I completely forgot to do that. It's probably better than enough. Enough's pretty expensive, man. Okay, Birth Pit. We should be able to handle Birth Pit without too much effort, I think. Get down our Ceaseless. You only care about being targeted by attack, so we can just leave you bleeding. We'll take from you. Just a nice slow start here. Very glad that we have these leftovers. Yeah, so you can tell that the this buff is going to stack if we double trigger it off of the Obsidian Golem's Blessing of Preparation, because it has a number. The buffs with numbers like that can stack. So it'll say 4 instead of 2 when we get 2 copies of it down. Whereas something like Soul Spot does not show a number, so that's not going to stack if you were to get multiple copies of it. Just so that y'all know how that works. So here we can do some pretty nice stuff. We can go Splatter. Actually, we want a little more bleed on you, don't we? So why don't we do it like this? We'll go hit, hit, do this, splatter you. The splatter comes back. We can... How do we even want to use the Swift Hand here? Oh, this is getting wonky. This is getting wonky. Let's go splatter again. Then we go Swift Hand, get the splatter back one more time. And you're already dead. Okay. That was pretty good. Ceaseless finally putting in the work. What do we want here? Again, I don't think I need a pack. I'm pretty happy with my cards. Extra Void Stones would be okay. It'd be okay. Not super amazing. I wish I was being offered upgrade points. I would take those. I would want to upgrade Sanguine Shell. I would want to upgrade Slick Strike. I don't know. I mean, rares are still decent. I wouldn't mind a slightly better means of bleed application than these Draw Bloods. Yeah, we'll look at the card pack. Well, Gusher's pretty nice. Gusher's a good card. I'm not going to complain about a Gusher. Rest of the stuff looking pretty bad, though. Let's roll the uncommon. Maybe some Vuln application, too, huh? That'd be pretty juicy. Nope, just Discovery. Don't think we really want that. Very well. We will just slot in the Gusher. Yeah, Riposta's here. Riposta's here. We've not talked about making changes to Riposte yet. I don't remember us having mentioned those, at least. Yeah, we haven't really discussed any of the cards yet, actually. But Riposte is on my radar. I don't remember what the stats for it say, though. I'm sure they're bad. Do we want to do Salt? I don't know if we want to do Salt. It's pretty decent. Decent way to scale up Bleed. It's probably better than 1 Draw Blood, I guess. Okay, yeah, we'll try this out. And look at all these spells we have, man. Alright, Mr. Obsidian Golem. So in terms of potions, we want to earmark for the Void the Stealth Potion. And that means we'll be putting the Energy Potion probably in the belt. So the Elixir of Execution is the one that we can use for something else. Yeah, we'll just give this a run then. Our relics are both charged up here. Let's go ahead and throw that down. Everybody's bleeding a little bit. It's very awkward here. Do not really want to see the splatter this early on. We'll drop that. And I think we're going to drop the... No, you know what? We'll hold the buy. We'll do this. Very awkward first turn here, but our Ceaseless is in play. We can get some stuff going here. Okay, we've got... Gosh, we got Sidestep. Okay. Let's get rid of Opportunist. Then we want to Purge Anemia, play Sidestep. Then we can do Gusher and another Sidestep. We'll get our combo like this. And I think we want to apply the Vulnerable at this point, so I will start beating you up. Strike you slickly. And then re-up the bleed here at the very end. And then if we can get Swift Hand, that'll be the rest of our combo back. Is it worth holding the Bide? Kind of yes. Kind of yes. Dang. Yeah, I feel like I have to hold it. Okay. We did get our Swift Hand. So why don't we just begin with Swift Hand here? Swift Hand Splatter. Splatter you immediately. Now we want to go... Just need block. Sanguine Shell can go. The next attack comes back. I don't think that really matters. Kind of want to play a bunch of attacks to tick this up. This would be 4 attacks in 1 with the Light Clockwork going off, which gets us up to 7, and then 8, 9, and then this double triggers for 28. Can we afford all of that? 3, 4, 5, 6? Yes, we can. Okay. Oh, but wait, we don't have anyone with 8 Clot. Oh, but we're playing this anyway, so... Yeah, okay. Okay. Then we go like that, that. And then I did not get the rebound on the right thing there, which means that we have problem. Yeah, okay. We're not full blocking. Dang it. Dang it, dang it. We're pretty close, though. We're pretty close. Gonna take 11. It's a little bit rough. I would have liked to not take 11 there. Does not exactly fill me with confidence. Okay, Splatter's back. Swift Hand can be getting us... I don't know what. I have no idea what Swift Hand is getting us. Let's just start with the Splatter. Now we go down to 2 combo. Next card comes back. We're just gonna kill. We're just going to kill. There, okay. Okay, so we kind of took 11. I think we'll be okay, though. We want to fight this guy now. I don't think there's any changes to make. I'm getting a little concerned about the Void. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Thinking about putting in the Discovery just to thin our deck down more. Let's just roll in here. We'll come back around on the Gusher. You're already bleeding. Don't really need to keep this, so let's just get Hat Energy. Or Hat Rage, rather. Oh wait, yeah, we have drinking alcohol. We don't get Hat there. Okay, Aegis is good to go, so we want to play a card and then play Sidestep. So how about this for Splatter? Sidestep now, Sidestep again. Yes, we're getting a bunch of Banes. I wish I had my Salt in the Wound, but I sure don't. Does it make you vulnerable? Yeah, we'll make you vulnerable here. You'll still be vulnerable next turn. We can do this for more bleed. I want more bleed. 20 bleed feels pretty good there. Splatter. Get Opportunist here for 108. It comes back. Let's do that. Don't need you, don't need you, don't need you. More? Yeah, 108 more. There's the Splatter. Okay, there's the Salt as well. A little bit late to the party here, Salt. He'll go around the horn. He's halfway dead. Yeah, one more turn of vulnerable. Splatter already in hand. We drew like all of the Banes. What the heck? What gives, man? He's about to reshuffle us. Okay, don't know about this. Let's go draw blood. Purge, sidestep, sidestep. Purge this, hold the Splatter. Three more of these guys. We had a decent number at this point, but still seems a little bit unlucky. We also did not gain any of our combo cards. That is a small issue. This does not actually deal very much damage. I'm concerned. I guess we'll be doing this anyway. It's actually correct to spend combo first here so that we gain more with the Ceaseless. Weakening him seems okay. think I want to do this. I'll get back the bleed applier. Okay. Splatter's ready to go. A lot of good draws here in the deck. Yeah, okay, so we got our combo gain here, so we can go... How do we want to do this? How do we want to do this? Purge this. Go up to max. Purge this. How are we doing this, actually? This is a bit of an issue. This is a bit of an issue. Okay, that's good. It's very good. Yeah, I'm hoping we can preserve this potion. I would really like to. Purge. Purge. Gain our energy. Gain our energy. Do this one more time. Sanguine. Get Swift Hand next turn. Okay, I think we got this now. With or without the potion. Because we knew we were getting Swift Hand, which means we just go Swift Hand, Splatter, and even with just 2 combo, that should be plenty. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that was a tiny bit spooky. Although it was mostly because we gave ourselves so many Banes playing the sidesteps, which I think was the right play. It worked out, obviously. So now we gotta fight one of these two, and the Spider Nest is a little bit scary, but if we just get the Opportunist early, we're chilling, and we do have good old Retaliate, you know? So if we get good draw order, we could easily crush the spiders, but they could also kill us. There's a definite possibility. I think I'd rather fight the Puppet Master. Just to try and mitigate the bad draw order possibilities. Eh. I mean, I guess it nets us some combo. We really want him to bleed as much as we can, but it does not justify playing this Draw Blood here. Assault is not ready. Let's go Sustenance. Send the Anemia. Now we can do this. Yeah, Gusher, not happening. Sorry. Slick Strike, also not happening. Do this again. Do some of this. Just really stack up that bleed. Make him vulnerable. Max out our combo. Can do a pretty large splatter now. And then next turn, we'll have Bide. Okay, we got the Salt as well. It's just important. We just want to get the Salt, like, cycling, because once that's going on, we're doing completely fine in terms of combo. So let's retrieve the Splatter. We don't need 2 licks. Do we even want to do Assault at this point, or do we want to just splatter him immediately? I think what we want to do is we'll go Splatter first. Comes back. We can do it again. We go Purge, Purge, Purge. Bide gets all the combo back. Purge. 200 damage. I was hoping we would have seen more Banes there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! No, come on! That's rude. Oh, it's incredibly rude. We only can get up to 8 here, so the Aegis is never going off, right? Oh no, we can get there with Main Gauche. Yeah. go main gauche, hit, 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 purge, double block. Dang, that's really annoying. It's bad RNG there. Hoping we don't stumble here in the close, but it is a possibility. Filter out all this trash. We can go purge, purge. How big is this already? It's already a kill. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's the Guardians taken care of. Stealth here is going to be nice, although it does mean that the leftovers kind of didn't matter that much. I still think we have to stick with this just for the vulnerable. It's our only vulnerable, which really does suck. But that means there's no changes to be made. This is the deck, right? I don't know. I kind of want to stick in something extra, honestly. I kind of want to get that in. If we just draw at turn 1, that'll be really nice. Probably over the Anemia. Anemia's been a little... Yeah, okay. We're going to try this. This is going to be what we go for here. And you know what? I might even put in Blessed Recovery, mostly because it's an Expel card. I think I might do that. I want a lean deck here. Okay. We're going to try this. This is weird, I know. Trust the process, alright? Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be fine. So we get double Ceaseless, so we gain 4 combo whenever we spend combo, which is absurd. It's truly absurd. The Salt is not going to happen here. We don't want this. We want to go... Can we... Yeah, we probably can get you if we get the right draw order. So let's go ahead and do this immediately. No splatter. Good. Now we have full combo for next turn. Okay, we got the something extra in rotation. Nice. Swift Hand. Go ahead and throw this out. Don't need you. I really wish I would have drawn the Bleed It Out by now. Everybody is bleeding, though, so we can theoretically just get back Opportunist. I think I will. I think I will just grab the Opportunist here. It's decent damage. It's decent. Go ahead and do that. Okay, Gusher is usable. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need you. There's the Bleed It Out. Okay. Let's get rid of you then. Bleed It Out. Get rid of that. It's a lot of damage. That does end the Ceaseless thing. We'd have to actually regain our combo properly. But we're about to recycle the deck. It seems fine. I want to use the spell on her. I think yes, actually. Yeah, I think I am going to use the spell here. We get it back. It deals reasonable damage, so I'm just going to play it again immediately, and we'll do this as well. End at 0, get Wizard Hat value. Not that that really matters, since we have the Overcharge Blessing. Okay, so you'll get picked off by the next Opportunist. Let's cycle this garbage away. We do need to actually rebuild our combo properly here. Gusher can continue to wait, so the Bide here is what we want. And I really don't want to have to kill you with Splatter, but this is just way too much damage. I'm not spending it all on you. That's insane. It's completely insane. Yeah, we're just gonna splatter him up here. Draw a little bit deeper. Okay, okay. Alright. The Aegis is ready to go, so Sidestep's gonna do stuff. Don't need you right now. We don't need 2 licks. Go ahead and do the double Sidestep. The Fortitude is actually very annoying here. The The Fortitude is very annoying. We'll do that. Max out our combo. We still don't really need the Salt yet. Don't really need that either. Gusher actually kind of good right now. Yeah, let's get rid of this one then and that. Go ahead and play this. We can just Gusher now, because these are gonna finish you. Then we can put the rest on you. And then we can Swift Hand for Splatter. Splatter wipes you out. It comes back. Combo, combo. Do it one more time. That seemed pretty good. At this point, also, we've built up enough overcharge that I should probably just crack the energy potion whenever. So I'll go ahead and do that now. We're not going to spend all this energy in an effective way otherwise. We do need to properly regain our combo here. So let's draw. Come on, really? 40 next turn. That is a lot, man. That is a lot. Okay. Fine. Fine. This needs to get all the way up to 6, and it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I guess we'll do it like this, then. We splatter once with one combo. Ceaseless goes off, giving us max combo, and now we can splatter again. But I don't even think I want to yet. I think I want to save the splatter to use next turn when the Ceaseless is ready again. Okay. Really wish the Aegis was live already, but it's not. There's no convenient way. Just want as much energy gain as I can here. So what if we just splatter to start here? We still have max combo. Then we Slick Strike. Then we just go double sidestep. Swift Hand. Add this back, but it's really just for combo. Yeah, this is getting weird, man. This is getting really weird. Okay, I'm just gonna bank an enormous amount of energy here. Okay. Big energy gain. Yeah, this is getting a little hairy. The spell is back online. The sidestep is really, really big. Purge this. Go ahead and do the double sidestep. Go ahead and do this. Do it again. Send that. We need to save the spell for the opportune moment. Now is not yet the time. Or is it? Maybe it is. Maybe it actually is. Okay, yeah, you know what? Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go Salt. Shiv once. Swift Hand for Splatter. Spell. Splatter. More Shivs. Splatter again. Okay, that was the line. That was the line. We hold the Bide now. Should be able to get Aegis up. Bide will max out our combo. I know, right? This is getting so wacky. This is getting so wacky. Okay. We'll go... We do that. We do this. This one comes back. Okay, Opportunist to get rid of the garbage. There's Splatter. Don't need main gauche. Don't need this. What's up, Digital Bottle? Welcome to the stream. You've jumped in at a very high octane part of the run here. The Clockwork's not going to be ready for a while. This thing's already offline. We don't need you or you. That's so much damage, dude. It's so much damage. I think I should probably just do it. How much does this even do right now? Only 18? Yeah, that's not worth it. Do I hold the Slick Strike? I think I am going to hold the Slick Strike. We'll take our 3. Okay. Okay. We can go... We don't need these at all. We don't even need this. Double sidestep. Slick Strike. Swift Hand. Splatter. Is this it? That's it. GG. Whew! Alright. We were cruising for most of that run. Things got kind of hairy at the end. But we did it. We did it. We did the ridiculous, ceaseless stuff. All of the tricky shenanigans there. Victory. And it tastes so good. Alright. Yeah, the Ceaseless Splatter duo there, coming in clutch. Drinking alcohol, great as per always. The 4-leaf clover was great. The Aegis was really nice with our Blackstone sidestep. Fun stuff, fun stuff. Good run, man, good run. A lot of perfects there until the very end. Things kind of fell apart a little bit at the end, but we made it. Yeah, Swift Hand was great. Just being able to keep grabbing the splatter when we needed it. And occasionally we grabbed something else. Gusher ended up being a big underperformer. Normally this card's really good. Opportunist did okay. It was a little awkward. Had a bit of a tough time finding its spot, but, you know, it got there in the end.